Всем привет, друзья, с вами Алексей. Ну что ж, PARADES, давайте. Новая игра. Так, ребят, игра рассчитана на 25-30 часов. Она долгая. Вот. Посмотрим, как зацепит меня игра или нет. Так что приятного просмотра вам. Каким шпионом вы хотите стать? А как понять, каким? Самая лучшая маленькая шпионка во всем бюро оперативных. Так. То есть это свой, да, как бы. Слабость вашего тела компенсируется мощью разума. Большой мозг, стеклянной банки, книжный червь, ноль эмоционального интеллекта, человек-калькулятор. Хрупкие кости, улыбчивая соседка, пустая черепная коробка. Архитектор человеческих дух, крайне развита духовно, но недоразвита умственно. Ваша главная сила физическая. Эмоции вас озадачивают. Зачем это все, если можно просто дать по морде? Давайте вот это. Ах ты, повышать уровень физических навыков, чтобы тренировать тело и его импульсы. Так, а у меня чего? Удерживайте, чтобы повысить уровень навыка. У меня есть навыки или нет? У меня 3 навыка. Ага, я понял. Ну-ка, а это что? Подожди, это понятно. А вот это не кликается, да? То есть это надо все... Разные части... Так, когда одну тебе будет мало... Устойчивость к давлению. Ну, во-первых, давайте вот это тогда прокачаем. Да? Ага. То есть либо вот это, либо вот это. Все, понял. Пропаганда, да? Отдавай приказы и запугивай. Воля партии. Или чертежи. Твои знания города и того, как люди с ним взаимодействуют, скрытые тайны, короткие пути. О, ну вот это интересно, да, давай вот это прокачаем. Так, и у нас еще одно очко есть. Повышать уровень интеллектуальных навыков, чтобы оттачивать режимы мышления. Экстрасенсорное восприятие, влияние звезд. Способность видеть и выражать то, что не могут другие. Раскрой свой творческий потенциал, нестандартное мышление и подсознательная ассоциация. О, вот это вот шикарно, ребят. Так, ну что, начать?
I once knew a spy. She was brilliant, erratic, cursed, an anti-personal mind in human form. Her friends called her Herschel, but to her controllers, she was Cascade.
Так, 1, 2, 3 здесь не работает, что ли? То есть надо мышкой выбирать, да?
She made the cardinal error of our kind. She mistook her assets for friends. In the end, the contradictions caught up with her.
Так, сейчас я посмотрю, как у меня по настройкам все. Вроде все хорошо. Так, давайте даже вот так вот сделаем.
is. Portofino 91, the whole sick crew. A disaster untold, a black page in the official records.
Нет смысла ворошить прошлое.
None at all. Yet here we are, standing over the smashed and leaking world. She was recalled. They put her in the
Тревожность
freezer
повышена +1.
forever. Most thought. Even in those dark days, there were whispers among the lower sublevels, where they keep the true believers. Don't count Cascade out. 5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino. Because I asked them to.
А то, ну что вот это, так, усталость, тревожность и бред. Замечательно.
There is a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief.
Так кто ты такой?
No one special. Just an arm-like sack of cytoplasm. A special move unique to single-cell organisms. But before that, I was like you. A spy for the People's Republics. One of the varieties of mankind. Right here. In an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo shop. In the city-state of Portofino. This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come. I got caught with my pants down. On the plus side, I no longer have to worry about independent thought or movement.
This was the human game, and he played it poorly. Time to give up his seat.
Would you like to hear a secret? Whatever happens has already happened.
Ага, вот мы появились, да? О, вот теперь нормальная картинка, красивенько. Движение посмотреть и выбрать. Так, окей, движемся. Значит, вот нам предлагают, вот мы можем... Посуду только что помыли. Угу. Ага. Ага, мы еще можем отдалять и приближать. Понял. Ну-ка.
Displayed on the chair before you is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you, unblinking. His eyes are fixed glassily on the ceiling. No response, no jolt, no tremor. The film is monochrome and silent. The only soundtrack is the low hum of the projector as the celluloid rushes from its spool. The green of long-corroded copper. As for the face around the eyes, his jaw hangs slack, his glasses askew, The lopsided headphones accentuate a large bald spot atop his crown. Stiff-collared shirt, a snug brown jacket, and nothing below the waist but a pair of red briefs. Being a lone operant in a foreign theatre is an extreme pressure role. Some require extreme release. As your eyes reach his feet, you notice that the man is also wearing 3 layers of socks, each slightly shorter than the one beneath it. There is no smell of alcohol, nor any open containers, no drug paraphernalia either, just a loose cord trailing to the stereo system.
Так, ребят, я не читаю здесь вслух этот текст, потому что здесь есть профессиональная англоязычная озвучка. Вот, переведено, да, субтитры нам на русский, соответственно. Вот, воспринимайте, пытайтесь воспринимать английский язык, как бы это печально не звучало, да, потому что я как бы сам люблю, когда я слышу там русскую речь, например, да, вот, но таким образом мы все равно потихонечку учим международный язык, скажем так. То есть вы читаете русский язык, слышите англоязычную речь, и вы потихонечку запоминаете. И так можно даже учить английский язык. Вот. Поэтому, тем более, здесь озвучка профессиональными, как сказать это, дублерами, да, актерами озвучки и так далее, да. Я не профессионал, я просто что-то комментирую, свои какие-то прохождения, свои мысли, свои такие восприятия игры. Так что...
Like a cosmonaut's safety tether. Your fingers detect a faint, steady pulse within the base of his wrist. Elevated, but not critical.
Неумелое
You
самоубийство.
can see no final note or message around him. And more importantly, no obvious way he could have committed the act. Maybe he learned he was to be paired with the storied operant Cascade and took matters into his own hands.
Так, слушай, а у меня есть вот эти кубики выпадания, да?
Man's eyes
Или нет?
glisten, bright
Что-то я
red
вот здесь вот не
veins
вижу
blossom
этого.
around their edges.
Пока не пойму
He
вот
could
эту
be
систему
cursing your
здесь.
name or chanting absolution. It's impossible to tell. However he ended up like this, the result is the same. Operant lost. You wonder briefly how much or how little you owe him. A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin.
Так, ага. Угу. Ну, так, 2% у нас всего-навсего. То есть я так понимаю, что эта игра... Слушайте, вот в последние... Во что я играл? Вот похоже... Сейчас скажу, как эта игра называется. Если там на русский переводить, «Эфир и железо» называется. Ether and Iron, что-то вот такое вот. На английском могу неправильно сказать первое там слово, да? Вот, но у меня полное прохождение есть. Это тоже, где вот мы кубики там бросали, да, и там у нас битвы были там на машинах, там, да, летающие острова вот эти. Здесь, походу, чисто вот, ну, вот похоже, вот эта правая колонка с текстом, да, и выбрасывание кубиков, да, вот, так что...
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila.
То есть, по сути, жанр понятен.
The name reads Esterman T. Below that, a title, Im Ex-Lead Hosiery.
Чулочно-носочные изделия. Ну да, вот он в красных труселях сидит, блин.
Sock Merchant, one of the opera's most battle-tested covers.
Ага, то есть мы его потом можем еще обшарить, да? Ладно, давайте, носки, это так мило.
Reliable core, though operants are encouraged to three other things of note: a slip of paper, a business card, and a rock-hard piece of candy. It's a purchase order for 10 socks, made out to Carmuna Pessoa, Fashions and Garments Bootleg Bazaar. Bootleg Bazaar. No coordinates found. Some kind of marketplace, and not one you've ever been to. 5 pairs, 10 socks. The slip of paper grows heavy in your hand. It feels like a baton. Pseudopod's obligations are now yours. You owe this woman 5 pairs of socks. The card is cheap and scuffed. It reads, "All you need is miracle," above a cartoonish image of disembodied lips at a phone receiver. Notably absent is an actual phone number. There's an indecipherable scribble. Whatever's written seems to begin with a D. Into your pocket it goes. A wrapped-up rectangle of compressed sugar. It's so hard that your fingers cannot make an impression, no matter how much you strain.
Угу. Съесть конфету, ага, да. Достали у какого-то непонятного чувака, который сидит в трусах, блин.
The candy slips back into the pockets. You retract your hand from the man's pockets.
Принудить. Мы можем, конечно, просто тупо попробовать или провал. У нас всего-то так обшарило явное отсутствие реакции.
Your double didn't notice your arrival. He doesn't notice your departure either.
Можно было, конечно, попробовать. Так. Это что такое?
Following the cord from the unconscious man's headphones, you come to a mid-sized home stereo resting on a sideboard. A Protype 0909 50-watt with multi-disc changer. Last generation model, designed for affordability. Through the translucent view panel, you see a single red disc loaded in place. On the face of the disc are the words, "Ultravioletta, you but from a dream," handwritten on thin strips of tape. You don't recognize the artist. The disc is loaded, ready to tell you. The chunky button makes a satisfying little thunk as you push it in. The discus begins to turn. You know because the spindle was rotating, though the speakers don't produce any sound at all. No sound, save the thin layer of static that lines the inner cables. Amateur wire work.
Давайте дальше
The
послушаем.
music player blinks, slowly. Or do you? You can't tell.
Бред повышенный +1.
It doesn't appear to be. The disc is spinning the way it's meant to. An artifact of no substance on
Ну ладно, давай
the
дальше слушать.
silence is being overtaken by a different silence.
Еще дальше
This
послушаем.
new silence seeps into every corner of your body, loosening fixtures, rattling drawers.
Что
There is
будет
still no
интересно?
sound, but in your mind an image forms of a blasted heath, a smouldering circle at its center. Figures in tattered robes stagger and sway on the horizon.
Что, попробуем? И чего делать? Неудача. И
The
что?
mind blanks. The power grid ravaged by an unseen, faraway storm. The second floor studio apartment above the photo 24. Slowly, you return to yourself. The
Что
apartment.
происходит?
Nothing. You're simply playing a disc on a common home stereo system. The sort of thing millions of people across the world do every day.
Ну, давайте стоп нажмем. А,
The
ладно.
static quiets as you reset the volume.
А, подожди, инвентарь, журнал, досье. Инвентарь. Ух ты. Досье. Вот это что такое? Мне надо просто понять. Так, у нас... А, самоанализ у нас еще закрыт. Просто вот это... Интеллектуальные способности, вот, ну и что, и что, и что? Я это как-то прокачивать могу, или же наоборот это как-то плохо на меня влияет? Я пока не понимаю. Не пойму.
A brief internal hum. Then the disc slides halfway out of the machine and waits there like it's trying to hide from you. You remove the red disc and place it into your pocket. Crimson flashes within its casing as the disc picks up speed. You hear nothing. No, you probably shouldn't.
Так, ладно, хорошо. С диском мы разобрались.
The static quiets as you reset the volume. A brief internal hum. Then the disc slides. You remove the red disc. As you turn away, a phone begins.
А где телефон?
You pick up the phone. The handset vibrates in your palm.
Давайте промолчим.
A peculiar species of static washes over your ear. The exquisite work of the magic box. One of the proudest achievements of the opera's technical services office. Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into 256,000 encrypted fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
5 years, 3 months, 10 days. That's how long it's been since her voice was in your ear.
Угу. Что ответить-то?
Operant Cascade, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed. We'll get to your problem in a moment. Put Pseudopod on the line.
You glance over at the man in the chair.
Блин, тревожность повышена.
You feel the receiver slipping from your sweaty palm. For a moment, no one says anything. There's no sound at all save for the blood in your ear and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long-distance connection.
Has he been zeroed out?
Eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant. Heavy words. Words that set machinery in motion.
That doesn't tell us much. What else?
Подожди.
Very odd. Why would he be listening to a blank disc? Probably a manufacturing defect. I don't see how a disc could have anything to do with Pseudopod's condition. So what? Your cover was meant to be sock importers. Excuse me, why the fuck are we talking about socks? Method espionage? Is that some sort of joke? I'll ask one more time. Is your double zeroed out?
Блин, да что ж такое-то?
You must speak the word. She cannot make the determination herself. 5,000 kilometers away, in a small office deep underground, a mid-level controller of the Operant Bureau leans forward and cups a hand over her earpiece.
Cascade. Is your double zeroed out or not?
Да не знаю, я обнулили
Yes,
его
you
или
do.
нет.
Is he zeroed out, Operant?
Ну ладно, да, тогда.
Right. I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already? Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services? Fucking hell. The opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, it's back to satellite facility B.
Так, достигнет максимум тревожности. Что? Скажите, в чем мне делать? Ничего. Выберите навык, уровень которого нужно понизить, чтобы успокоиться. Ага. Ну ладно, давайте вот это понизим уровень.
AKA the Freezer, the Opera's labyrinthine archival complex, where the old, useless, and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair.
Get real, Cascade. This isn't your personal redemption tour. You haven't even got the assignment. Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective immediately. The woman in the Photoshop downstairs, Constance. She's one of ours. Let her deal with Pseudopod.
Так, а мне что делать?
As for you, we need to get you on the next aerotram out of the city.
Even as your controller is speaking, your mind is settling back into familiar grooves. The old mechanisms slide and click into position. That numberless phone line may be worth investigating. Perhaps the room contains other leads as well.
Шансы есть. Ну-ка, с усилением 68, да? Давай попробуем. О, успех.
You've been on filing duty for 5 years, out of action. The Opera wouldn't rush you back in theatre, unless... A half moment's hesitation.
Where'd you get that idea?
Not a denial. Proceed.
Как же косяк. Мне уже нравится эта игра. Ладно, давайте вот это.
There should still be flights departing for Superblock territory tonight. Make sure you're on one of them. It was no one, a ghost in the wire. The assignment's over. Get on the next tram.
Давайте
If what you're saying is true, enemies abound. Don't get yourself zeroed out.
A click, and the line.
Так, нам, походу, надо сейчас будет обшарить дальше комнату, я так понимаю. Так, давайте вот так вот сделаю. Мне кажется, микрофон громко слишком, да? Пока не знаю. Так, хорошо. Давай смотреть, что у нас здесь еще есть. Это что такое?
This small table has been turned into a makeshift desk. A startlingly red folder stands out.
Конечно,
Small
изучить
label
красную
in the
папку.
top left corner is printed with one word. Your cryptonym. The color reminds you of pomegranate.
Ну, конечно,
The
открыть папку.
folder opens with a whoosh. Before you, in neat monospace type, your life is condensed to its barest elements. Name Will Kershaw, cryptonym Cascade. Born Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Dependents none. Pay class D2. Years of service 14. All true. None of it useful just now. Childhood. Bourgeois, typical. History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries. Fled to People's Republic of Kohila. Embraced post-historical materialism.
Так, я могу в меню выйти? Так, настройки, настройки, настройки. Подождите. Скорость текста. Шрифт поменьше, походу, надо сделать. Потому что не все влезает, походу, такой вот косячок в настройках у меня.
In short, born
Ну так
capitalist,
получше, да, кстати.
reborn communist. Medical record. History of dissociative episodes and reckless action. Gunshot, chest. Retained bullet. 10mm pre-service. Sexuality. Homosexual tendencies. Unconfirmed. Suicide risk minimal. Ideation only. End of list. According to this file, that's all there is to you. There's another page behind this one. It's labeled Service History. A tingle in your fingers. Your head
Ну-ка.
grows lighter as you approach the
41 за
crash site.
усилением.
In just a few words, the worst failure of your life is reduced to bureaucratic shorthand. Previous assignment, Portofino 88 to 91. Network, whole sick crew. Operants, Cascade. Assets. Obvious. The Opera wanted him to know what sort of spy he'd be working with.
Дает
A
нам выбор
secret the
все-таки.
Opera has elected to
Так,
keep from
опыт получен.
itself.
Так, а вот опыт мы получаем. Надо сейчас будет
The
смотреть.
redactions are too heavy. The names beneath them are silent. For now. Most recent assignment, Novessa, 91 to present. Satellite Facility B. Status inactive. The folder shuts itself with a tiny sigh.
Ну, конечно, париться в
Amidst
столе.
the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers, you find an opened pack of cigarettes. Suprema 100s. Cheap superblock export. There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissary. There are a few mangled filters in the ashtray. You leave the cigarettes where you found them.
Ну, блин, ну вот
There's nothing
явно что-то
outwardly
есть, да?
noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores. There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack
Да
of
ладно.
You leave the cigarettes where you turn away from the desk.
Так, я хотел посмотреть, что у нас там. Досье. Как понять, что у нас здесь по... Чё, у меня опять тревожность поднялась? По опыту я хотел посмотреть, я не понимаю. А, опыт 30 из 100, все вижу. У меня опять тревожность поднялась, зашибись, блин. Так, это что такое?
A pair of men's trousers are hung delicately over the shower rail. If Pseudopod's pants were attempting to flee the scene, they did not make it very brown, shapeless.
Конечно, обыскать
The
карман.
front and back pockets are completely empty, except for a few pieces of linen. One of the many mysteries concerning men's... He was trying to smooth out creases with shower steam. As you turn away, a stray thought passes.
О, давайте кровать осмотрим.
The bed looks serviceable. Deformed pillows and a depression in the mattress show it has been used. Room for two. You were supposed to lie here alongside your double. A few of them you already know. At least this one gives you access to a bed, should you ever want to lay in it. You turn away. Daylight's...
Так, а я
The bed
ищу...
looks cold and disheveled.
Бессонница.
You turn away.
Здравствуйте. А мы можем кому-то
You
позвонить
dial
еще?
your controller's number. The phone buzzes. After several rings,
You should be heading out by now. What is it? Now you've heard it. Get moving, operant.
the line goes dead.
Это раз какая. Ладно, я вас понял. Ну что, ему не будем больше обыскивать? Точно на столе больше ничего нету. Вроде все осмотрели.
Enough! You're blacklisted. Take your sick little games elsewhere.
Easy, lady. I just want to develop some photographs. I'm not trying to take your innocence.
That's an interesting camera he's carrying. Professional class. No consumer model.
Does that poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a...
The woman casts a split-second glance in your direction.
Stark realities that prevent me from pursuing my interests. Also racism, maybe.
A crackle of recognition behind his eyes as they meet yours.
Ну-ка, с усилением. А усиления нету, да? А, у меня этот... 8 надо, да, выбросить? А здесь есть какое-то сохранение там? Блин, нету. Не, ну 41% это нафиг.
Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for this extreme stress I'll now carry.
He gives you one more glance as he leaves. Garish coat flapping behind him.
That was exciting, wasn't it? Nobody. A seedy little oddity who likes making fantastical threats. Probably just his lascivious aura. He's a local specimen. I doubt he ever gets out of Kisak.
You've not seen the last of him. The two of you are bound by a hideous orange thread.
Ah, while I have it here, this is the screwdriver pseudopod requested. For the fax machine.
Угу, смотрите, для факс-аппарата.
This toolkit looks so empty, barely usable in its current state. Fortunately, it appears high. She gestures towards the monstrous off-white plastic machine behind you.
Speaking of, where is your double?
This woman could be a valuable source of information, if you can prise it from her.
Угу. Ну тут вообще 16% с усилением 35%.
It's that little amber light. It means out of order, and I haven't been able to get it to green, meaning in order. Pseudopod assured me this machine was a vital tool of communication, as precious to our work as the magic box we installed on your room phone. You've received all sorts of technical training, I presume. I would think getting a little light to turn green should be well within your powers.
A dread beast humming with dormant power. A handless scribe. It just needs to be soothed.
Угу. То есть мы можем рассказать, можем солгать, можем...
No introductions necessary. You're operant Cascade. I'm Constance, of course.
Какая твоя роль?
Special asset, liminal class. Making my debut with the Operant Bureau. Pseudopod was insistent I stick to cryptonyms. If it's all the same to you, that's what I'd prefer. Before we get into it, I want to make one thing clear. Just because I'm working for the opera does not make me some kind of communist. So don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialectics. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here strictly for the espionage. If there's any support you require, just say. I've got nearly everything in order, except for this monstrous fax machine.
She looks at you, awaiting instructions. She studies the wrinkled slip of paper a moment before returning it.
I don't know who this Carmuna is, or what's her connection to Pseudopod. But the bootleg bazaar, that's no mystery. Pseudopod was just down there yesterday. It's where all the knockoffs and illegal imports come make their way into the city. It's only sprung up in the last few years. Part of the whole mania of all things Lusian. He said he intended to interview some of the vendors. I can't... You can practically see it from the front door. Due south, in the ruins of the old Essilk factory. Head west from the roundabout. If by some chance you find yourself in Party Alley, it means you've gone the wrong way. Anything for the assignment. Was there anything else? Very well. Forgive me, is this some kind of test? Shouldn't you be the one advancing thesis and so forth? Granted, this is only my debut, but it seems to me that something's very amiss. No matter, Pseudopod says it's all part of the work, but it gives me a rather unsettled feeling. A bit early for such a declaration, isn't it? You've only just arrived.
She gives you a nod.
I certainly don't. It looks flirtatious. Seedy business attracts itself. Try the Fogged Mirror. It's a bar just to the west, along Party Alley.
Your old haunt, where you met with your former assets once upon an assignment.
I try to avoid it, personally. What do you mean?
Хороший ответ.
That's an astonishingly rude way to talk about your double. Oh. Oh, God. What do we do, Oprint? It was yesterday, when he returned for the evening. He looked stressed, like he was shouldering a great burden. No, not depressed. Pseudopod was a very good teacher. He said it would fall on me to see after any operants who are in... I wonder, did he ever suspect he was talking about himself?
Давайте диск покажем.
Never seen this before. What's on it?
Meaning Pseudopod must have brought it here.
Perhaps it's defective. I must say, it doesn't look like a regular disc like you buy at the shops. This looks more like a bootleg. Absolutely not. Nobody's been upstairs except yourself and Pseudopod. Oh, Print, if you're about to imply that I've committed some heinous act, I can promise you there's nothing in my photo lab that would cause what you've described. I haven't the faintest idea. I'm adrift. Pseudopod struck me as an absolute professional and very cool. I suppose I could move him to the spare room down here. That way I can keep an eye on him. A doctor. Right. Good thinking. Dr. Hugo would help. He runs a houseboat clinic in the backways to the west of the old docks, past the waterlock.
She doesn't respond, but looks down as her cheeks flush deep crimson.
Of course. The least I can do. Before you do, I understand this is your first time back in theatre for some time. I just wanted to say, welcome back to the...
Так, во-первых, давайте пока сохранимся. Что у нас там получается? Давайте еще попробуем отремонтировать факс-аппарат.
A
Да?
humongous white block of office technology sits in front of you. It looks like a sacrificial altar made of plastic. Inside, mechanical parts are assembled in such a way that it can scream analog messages across huge distances. Your screwdriver makes short work of the starhead screws holding the side panel in
Так, у нас
place.
есть усиление?
You set them
Нету?
aside one by one.
Починить факс-аппарат. Ну, 83. Ну, блин, ребят, если мы уж это провалим... Ну,
The holy innards of the facsimile machine reveal themselves to you like a sacrificial animal waiting to be interpreted. You're looking at a Sugar Hill Executive Series 2, a cursed model, plagued by numerous debilities, most commonly a chronically misaligned paper tray. From the machine bowels comes a pleasing chunk
у нас бред
as the plastic
снизу.
tray slots back into its receiver. The paper belt purrs as life is restored.
Much better, thank you. Operant, I would never.
Image quality, and whatever remains of human, you turn away from the fax machine.
Так,
The fax
хорошо.
machine
Так,
awaits orders.
ничего
You
пока
turn
больше не
away
дает
from the
факс, да, нам? Ой, слушай, а здесь еще что-то такое есть. Что здесь? И что?
The screen flickers. Static turns to black. A booming voice.
Did you know water covers approximately 63% of the world, but the sky covers 100%?
Wrong. The sky is only 98% sky. The other 2% is used to cover up the fact that they replaced the moon 4 times.
On screen, there appears a man with a paper bag over his head. He gesticulates wildly.
But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me. But not before I tell you the truth.
The screen warps and color shifts. Between clips of the bagman talking, a phone. You jot down
Давайте
the
запишем
digits
номер.
as bagman watches on.
I am Subcommandante Beckman, and this is the reality situation. No breaks, no filters, no cowards. This is a war, and I don't take orders from anyone, especially not reality.
Above Bagman's head.
Ладно, давайте уйдем, а то сейчас опять у нас бред будет, там еще что-то. Вот. Так, значит, давайте выйдем, посмотрим, что у нас здесь, какая-то карта будет или что. Понимаете, это мы только в первой локации, а мы уже на это потратили 52 минуты. Охренеть, блин. А здесь есть карта реально? О, карта есть. Ага. Ну, пока у нас только вот это открыто. Угу. В инвентаре у нас... А это что такое? Модульный держатель для инструментов. Первый прототип. Так, а если я его использую? О! Прикольно. Я его использовал. И у нас инструменты какие-то. Это просмотр целей. Понял. Ну-ка. О, бутылку достали, как чего-то. Все, взял я ее. Так, а что она делает? Подожди. Она тревожность -2, бред, блин. У меня бред, наоборот, надо как-то снизить. Понял. То есть мы здесь еще и по мусоркам можем... Ах ты, что-то не сбил. Ты кто такая? Ну, понятно, что мы сейчас пойдем в какую-то локацию другую. Вот, давайте-ка мы на этом пока с вами закончим. В общем, спасибо, что посмотрели. Не забываем ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, оставлять свои комментарии. Кто хочет меня поддержать донатом на новые игры, ссылочка есть в описании, ребят. Вот, потому что игры сейчас дорого стоят. Я ничего не зарабатываю практически с просмотров видеороликов. Вот, только на Рутубе там копейки выходят. Так, ребят, все. С вами был Алексей. Всем тогда до новых встреч. Пока.